Lipscomb wins their 6th consecutive season opener as they knock off Rhodes College 104-55 inside Allen Arena here on the Lipscomb campus. Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Seaman, along with Justin Seaman and with senior out of Nashville, Andrew Fleming. Andrew, it's hard to believe your senior year is here.
It's crazy. It's been a wild ride, but I love that I'm finishing it here with this great group of guys and our new coach, Acuff, and he's been great, and I just love this group.
How about the change? How about the transition? What's it been like with the new coach?
I love him. He's a great man. He's easy to play for, so smart. We all love him. We're really blessed to have him here.
Let's talk a little bit about this year, kind of looking forward into this year. This is a year, just kind of a new era of Lipscomb basketball. Not only Coach Acuff, but a lot of guys that were here last year are gone. A lot of new faces. Yeah. You and Michael Buckland are two of the ones that are still here. The seniors going to kind of take a new role for you, a leadership role. Mm-hmm. Not only that, you're now a starter in the lineup, and so you're going to kind of off the court and on the court take a new leadership role.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we put in a lot of work in the summers. I know me and Buck stayed here this summer and worked hard, pretty much every day. But we're embracing the role, and I'm excited to just play with these new guys. They're all been great guys. We love hanging out with each other. We love spending time, love joking around. We love it. And then you can see on the floor we have fun, and I think that translates really well into playing well,
This was a game here tonight, too. Everybody gets in the scorebook, all 14,
awesome.
Which is always good on a home opener. But I just thought for a home opener first game, everybody was flowing pretty good rhythm.
Coach Acuff's been working with us and putting stuff in, and he's so smart. So we're still learning, and we're still growing. And the goal is come January, come February, he keeps preaching, we're going to be a really good team. And we've been buying into that, coming to practice every day with a good attitude, and just trying to stay receptive to everything he's teaching us and learning.
Well, it's always good to get to play other teams after playing each other so much. And so tonight you had a tune-up with Rhodes, getting ready for homecoming now. MTSU will be the next team in here.
No question. I heard nothing but good things about them, and we're excited. We're excited for the challenge, and we're going to get after it.
I think we have some highlights to look at from tonight's ball game.
Cool.
Congratulations on your game here tonight as the Bisons win this one 104-55. And senior Andrew Fleming with us. Congratulations. He ends the night here with a total of 10 points. He had 7 rebounds in the ball game. 4 or 5 at the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. As you look at the team stats, as you catch some highlights here, for Rhodes, they were 23 of 74 for 31%. But the Bison shot 41 of 75 for 54% from three-point land, 6 of 18 for 33%. And from the free throw line tonight, 16 of 23 for 69%. And the Bisons end up winning this game. They have in double figures, end up with 3 players. KJ Johnson with 14 to lead the way. And then Fleming, as we said, with 10. And Jones with 10. And then add the next player in. Asajala tonight, a double-double, 12 points and 12 rebounds as we welcome the new head coach for Lipscomb University, Coach Lennie Acuff. And Lennie, congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
You get
It's a
another
pleasure to be with you guys.
Opening season win for the Bisons, and for yourself, that's become kind of a traditional thing here. But what was it like? How nervous were you over there for this game?
I told him after the game, I said, if I'm being real honest, I said, this is my 30th year as a head coach. That might have been as nervous as I've been for a first game, because you just knew and you wanted your team to play well, and I knew we had a lot of guys in new roles and inexperienced and young, but I thought we played really hard the first half. We just didn't play very well, and we got a little undisciplined. But I thought second half we only turned it over twice. I thought we slowed down a little bit, and it was really important that we wanted to start the second half the right way. And I thought the first 6 or 7 minutes we slowed down the second half, and we kind of got it in our lane.
Well, I think the fans got a chance to see what kind of basketball you play. It's going to be very fast-paced in many ways, but very disciplined. I love the passing, great passing.
Well, thank you for that. We had 18 assists and 11 turnovers. I think that'll continue to get better once we figure out what we're doing. They were very unconventional. They were so small. I tell you, he does a really good job with their team. If they had some size, they would be a problem because they are really quick, and they play 5 guards. And early on, that was a problem, like for Hassan, because they're just at his feet. And but I thought he really did a good job of second half of slowing down. And he's such a good passer. Right. He creates a lot of opportunities, and And I thought Andrew Fleming really played well. I thought Andrew's practiced really well the last week, and it carried over into his play today. So I was happy to see him do that. I thought we had a lot of guys play well. I tell you who's really a steady guy for us is Miles Miller, the kid we brought from Ole Miss. Miles is really solid. I thought he played winning minutes tonight, and probably the guy that jumped out as much as anybody was Jackson Straits. You know, Jackson had a good game. Jackson's going to be a good player for us. He's going to help us.
Well, you got a lot of freshmen, new guys, maybe some red shirts, but that's going to be important because you lost so many from this team last year.
We lost a lot.
Yeah.
We lost a lot, and it's going to take us some time, guys, to find our way. But I do think we have some really good pieces. I know this, we have really good kids, and they're trying really hard. I thought, like early in the game, I thought Alex has really practiced well. He went in, he tried too hard. He tried to do too much too soon. You just got to let the game come to him. And, you know, we've had a lot of guys practice well. Now we just got to get it translating to the game. I thought Greg was really good the second half. Greg's had a good fall for us. So, you know, we need Buck and Hassan and Andrew, the kind of three more experienced guys to really flatten us out. But I'll go to war with Jake Wolf every night. That guy's a warrior.
I think one of the things you got to love is you got 14 players, everybody scores. And not only that, you got 10 guys out of those 6 points or more. So, I mean, you're getting that balance and new faces and new places. You may see new guys each game step up and make a difference.
You're right, Justin. I think we've got some really good depth. I tell you, I thought played really well off the bench was John Matt Merritt. John he's just an awesome kid, and he plays his tail off every day in practice. And he didn't get off to a great start in practice. Not his effort's always been good, but the last week he's really played well in practice, and it showed up tonight. So I was happy for him, and I have a lot of confidence in him because he's got a motor, and he's an awesome young man.
Well, you get this one under your belt. You now can settle in as the coach of Lipscomb. The players can settle in. Oh, by the way, MTSU's coming in Saturday.
Yeah, that's a big one. They 76 points in the second half tonight.
Wow.
You know, I don't really know Coach McDevitt. I've watched his teams for a long time. He does a great job. They had a rough year last year. They had so many kids hurt. They got down to like 7 guys, and that was such an aberration. It won't ever be like that again. And they're very, very talented. I was keeping up with their game today and trying to match numbers with rosters, and they've got transfers from everywhere. I mean, they've got a really talented bunch, and I guess they said first time in 50 years they've been to Lipscomb.
Yeah, I think it was 1961, and Coach, even I wasn't around then.
Me nor you. I guess it was that'd be 30. That's not very smart. That's 58 years since they've been here. So
I wouldn't even thought of it.
There you go. There you go. And so, I know they don't play football that day, so I imagine they'll bring. I was very thankful. I thought we had a really good crowd for a Tuesday night. With playing a non-Division I game, I was worried. I said, boy, because not for me, but for our kids.
Yeah.
They've worked real hard. And I thought our students were great. They showed up, and I just appreciate. We have such a good staff that really tries to help promote what we're doing here, and they're just really good people. So I was glad they put a lot into trying to get people to come, and so it's good to see some fruit from that.
Well, Coach, we enjoyed it tonight. First interview here. I'm looking forward to many, many more of these.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate both of y'all. Thank you.
Coach Lennie Acuff with us as the Bisons win today over Rhodes. They win at 104-55. We'll get set now for MTSU Saturday afternoon. It's a 3 p.m. tip. It is homecoming. A lot of activities here on the Lipscomb campus. And, of course, you can follow everything happening in Lipscomb athletics at lipscombsports.com.